In the world of entertainment, filled with bright lights and camera flashes, sometimes a single second can change everything. A small gesture, a glance, or even a smile caught on camera can become the talk of thousands of fans around the world. And this time, the Chinese entertainment world was abuzz with something that seemed trivial but held so much hidden meaning. The moment between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin that was cut by the production staff. Yes, you heard that right. It wasn't a technical error, nor was it an accidental incident. It was a decision that seemed so deliberate, as if something was being deliberately hidden from the public eye. And for fans who have been following the extraordinary chemistry between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin, two stars with unmatched charisma, this incident felt like an emotional blow. It all started with a behind-the-scenes video of their latest series, in which Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin were seen performing one of the most emotional scenes in the drama. A scene where their characters finally confessed their feelings to each other after a long journey full of conflict and tension. However, when the behind-the-scenes video was released, viewers quickly noticed something strange. There was an abrupt cut, just as Zheyuan approached and stared at Li Qin with such intense realism. And after that, the video immediately cuts to another scene, as if the most emotional part of the moment had been deleted. Fans reacted immediately. Social media was flooded with questioning comments. Why was it cut there? They looked like they were about to do something. But why the sudden cut? Did the staff deliberately hide something between them? In fact, this wasn't the first time the two had shown a closeness that seemed to go beyond the script. From the beginning of production, the aura between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin had attracted public attention. During rehearsals, they often shared laughter in a very natural way. When the cameras stopped rolling, they continued to talk softly, paying attention to each other, sometimes even smiling silently. Fans began to wonder, is this just professionalism, or is there something more? A viral video from the set shows Chen Zheyuan reflexively patting Li Qin's shoulder gently when she looked tired after a difficult scene. It was a simple gesture, but full of sincerity, and of course, the fans' cameras didn't miss it. Their chemistry isn't just scripted, it feels alive. They live their characters, they don't just play them. When fans discovered the clip, many felt they had missed something important. One lost second, one unrecorded glance. For them, it wasn't just a small part of a video. It was the emotional heart of the relationship between two characters, and perhaps even two actors who were beginning to show a real connection behind the scenes. Sources within the production said that the staff deliberately cut the part because it was considered too personal. This statement only reinforced fans' suspicions that the moment was not just acting. A crew member who declined to be named reportedly said, "The scene was very intense. No one expected them to look at each other like that. Everyone on set suddenly fell silent." Imagine, the entire crew stopped because the two actors created a moment so real that no one dared to speak. Some industry observers argue that the cut was not a mistake, but rather a form of protection. Protection of the emotional privacy of two actors who may have crossed professional boundaries. It is possible that the production team felt the need to filter the overly intimate part so as not to cause further speculation. But of course, for the public, this decision only deepened the mystery. Because the more something is hidden, the greater people's curiosity about it. And in this case, every fan feels like a detective trying to uncover what really happened behind the gaze that was captured but not fully broadcast. One thing that cannot be hidden is body language. Li Qin has a gentle expression, but she is sharp in her emotional honesty. When she looks at Chen Zheyuan in that scene, there is something in her eyes, not just the love of the character she plays, but a kind of fear of losing someone real. Meanwhile, Chen Zheyuan, with his characteristic calm and mysterious style, looked as if he was holding something back in his heart. He looked at Li Qin in such a sincere way, almost full of unspoken confession. It wasn't the gaze of an actor towards his co-star. It was the gaze of a man towards a woman who truly made him lose emotional control. And perhaps, the production staff knew exactly that. Because sometimes, the most real moments are the ones that cannot be broadcast. The hashtag #CutSceneChenli immediately became trending on Weibo and Twitter. Thousands of fans flocked to express their disappointment and admiration. Many rewrote fan theories and re-edit short clips to try to piece together the missing parts. One viral comment read, "They may have cut the scene, but they couldn't cut the feelings visible in their eyes." That line spread throughout the fandom, becoming a symbol of how one small moment can leave a big impact. A few weeks later, a piece of unreleased footage recorded by internal staff was leaked on social media. The video didn't show the entire scene, but it was enough to leave everyone speechless. It showed Chen Zheyuan approaching Li Qin, staring at her for a long time, then quietly saying something that made Li Qin look down and smile shyly. Then, the screen went black. The video ended. No one knew what he said, but their expressions said it all. Whether they were truly in love with each other or just caught up in their characters' emotions, one thing was clear: their interaction was too powerful to ignore. Fans who had followed their journey from the beginning knew that the two had known each other for quite some time. Li Qin often praised Zheyuan's professionalism, while Zheyuan never forgot to mention Li Qin as the partner who makes every scene come alive. The two always maintained public boundaries, but between the small jokes, the glances caught on camera, and the spontaneous, unscripted moments, there is an honesty that cannot be hidden. Now, everyone knows that those moments were real, but what makes them special is not the footage itself, but the feelings that remain between two people who may not need a camera to understand each other. Fans call it the moment that was cut but never lost. Because love, whether real or just in character, always leaves a trace, and that trace now lives in the hearts of millions of viewers. Sometimes, the entertainment world hides things that are too beautiful to be seen. But, as the saying goes, the truth always finds its own way. What happened between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin may never be explained openly, but everyone can feel it. That behind the scenes, in between the deleted scenes, there is something deeper than just acting. And perhaps, that is the real reason why that moment had to be cut. Not because it was a mistake, but because it was too real. Do you also feel there is something more than just acting between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin? Write your opinion in the comments section, because who knows, that small cut might be a clue to the real story.